guys, I'm Laura Vitale, and on this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how I make my chicken quesadillas. They're simple and easy to do, and in my opinion, these are like really incredibly tasty, and once you make them, you'll see why they're highly requested around here. So let me show you what you're going to need so we can get started. You'll need some chicken breast that has been cut into small bite-sized pieces, some grated Monterey Jack cheese, some tortillas, you can use any kind you want. You're going to need some chili powder, some granulated garlic, and some granulated onions, some paprika, oregano, a little bit of butter, salt and pepper, and a touch of olive oil. That's it. Let's get right into it. I've got a skillet here, it's getting nice and hot, and in there I'm going to put just a drizzle of olive oil, maybe about a tablespoon, and a little bit of butter. This sounds really odd, but don't knock it till you try it, because once you cook the chicken in all of those spices, it just helps kind of coat everything so well and give the chicken such great flavor. I love this trick, and I always do it when I make my quesadillas. So, we've got our chicken here. I'm going to season this with some salt and pepper. Now, you could use a packet of taco seasoning, you know, the pre-made taco seasoning that you can buy in a supermarket, but I always just seem to have all the spices that I need that are usually in taco seasoning, minus all the extra salt. So that's why I always opt for making my own blend. So I'm just going to coat my chicken in those spices. And because everything, normally when you make chicken quesadillas, or anytime I've seen them made, they're made a big chicken breast, you know, seasoned and then sauteed or grilled or whatnot. Personally, I feel like I'm getting gypped every time I slice into that chicken breast, and then like the actual slices of chicken aren't all coated in the seasoning. So that's why I like to cut it ahead of time, and that way every little bite has got all that flavoring on it. So just take a minute to coat it really well. I'm going to put my chicken in my hot skillet. And this is going to cook on about medium heat, not too high, for a good 7 to 8 minutes or so, or until all the chicken pieces are fully cooked through. And when we're there, we'll be ready to move on to the next step. My chicken cooked for about 8 minutes, and I just put it on a plate and let it cool just a tiny touch. Now we're going to get going on to actually making the quesadillas. I've got a grill pan here. You can do this in a regular skillet. I just like the little ridges it gets. I've got that preheating over about medium-high heat. Now I've got a little bit of vegetable oil. Just going to take it, a touch of it, and I'm going to brush it on one side of the tortilla, and this is going to be the part that goes that touches the grill, gets nice and crispy. So here's how she goes. Take a little bit of cheese, as much or as little as you want. You're going to do this twice, so don't overdo it the first time. A few pieces of chicken. Now at this point you could put in any vegetables you like, but this is just strictly a chicken quesadilla. So that's why I'm just putting chicken and cheese, because that's how I like it. And then I'm going to serve it with some pico de gallo salsa. Alright, so we've got our chicken, a little bit more cheese on the top, because this becomes the glue that kind of holds everything shut and together. And then you're going to fold it over. And I'm going to put this oil side down, which is only really one way to go, onto my hot grill pan. I'm just going to press it a little bit, and I'm going to cook it on each side for a few minutes, about 2 or 3 minutes, or until the bottom, like this bottom side, the cheese has melted and it's got good grill marks, and I'm going to flip it and do the same thing. So I'm just going to continue assembling. While my last two are going, I figured I'd just serve one up. Let's see, cut this into thirds. Now I'm using a whole flour tortilla, but you could also, of course, use a corn tortilla or flour tortilla, a regular flour tortilla. Completely up to you. I'm going to put that there. These two are going to be mine. I'm going to top it with some of my pico. Oh yeah. Let's give this a try, shall we? That's where the money's at. If you want a great quesadilla, you've got to give this one a try. Also, make sure you make a bowl of pico de gallo. Also, a bowl of guacamole would be great with this. It's like absolute heaven. 2 thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me. I've got more quesadillas to get ready. Friends are entertained. You've got to go to laurinthekitchen.com to get the recipe. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.